So we won, and I love it. Anyway, hey y'all. I don't really know how to feel here. So we beat Colorado. We even beat them by 18 points, which is more than I thought it would be. And it was comfortable for a half. Nah, just kidding. That's what the commentators would like you to think. In reality, I was panicking inside. So, 28 to 10. 28 nothing at halftime. 28 to 3. I was then scared. Then 28 to 10. I just gotta ask, where's Shadur? Where'd he go? Because I didn't see him at the end of the game. That's for sure. I don't know why they put in their backups in, but I don't really know. I'm not a head coach, I guess, and maybe neither is Dion. So we didn't surpass 200 passing yards. Big sad, but we did have a high completion percentage. So I guess I'll take it. I don't know. I don't really know how to feel. You know, our best wide receiver is Ramir Johnson, our running back. So there's that he had more passing. You know, he had more catches and passing yards and whatever. So yeah, Tommy Hill had a pick six, but he also had a lot of questionable things. I will say, but our 50th win against Colorado, I like it, and you know it could be the last game. We hit the under. I don't know why everyone was like, "Yeah, you should hit the over, guys." No, don't do that. No. Um. Yeah, we played pretty well. In the first half, because the second half didn't have. I don't know what you're talking about. Like the first half, especially with the defense, was amazing. Colorado could add more. Obviously, they could have had two extra field goals, but one was blocked, the other one was just a long shot for them to even make. Like seriously, 61-yarder. Okay. Anyhow, but Real played okay. The running game was pretty good at just killing clock. I gotta ask though, why the refs? Just just why the refs? Now I will say I will put it out there. About a little over half of Nebraska's penalties were definitely penalties that Nebraska committed. And I think I could say the same thing for Colorado. But good God, man. There should have not been 12 penalties on Nebraska. There should have not been 9 penalties on Colorado. Because it was at the end of the first half. I will admit, it was the end of the first half in which it was mostly Colorado getting a bunch of penalties that may or may not have been, you know, legal. But then it turned against Nebraska. Flashbacks to literally any other game in like 2021. But yeah. Yeah, I don't want to see Tristan Alvano ever kicking out there ever again. I'm just gonna say it now. He can kick extra points, but we need to find another kicker because this guy isn't it. 3 for 13 on third down. Like it isn't good at all to be like this, especially when you don't even try on fourth down. So it doesn't really help, I guess. We also we missed a field goal. They had 2 field goals missed. Just overall was not a clean offensive game by both sides. Good defensive game by Nebraska. I will say though, Mr. Offense, the co-offensive coordinators, why didn't you make Travis Hunter run? Like I'm sorry, but I think the easiest plan against homeboy here is to make him run. Like make him cover guys that are going 40 yards. Like it's not that hard, guys. It's not that hard. five first downs on penalties for Nebraska. Yeah, I will say. Yeah, that I'm just gonna go over a couple of things. One, they missed holding like 5 times at the minimum on like every single Colorado drive. Like just blatant miss of any sort of just it's blatant missing of holding calls and then calling targeting on something that really isn't. It's soft. I'm just going to say it's soft. Absolutely soft. The way that they called those. The blocked punt wasn't that great, although I believe that there should have at least been a penalty for, running into the kicker. Like, guys, it's not that hard. Which then became the drive from hell. 17 yards for Colorado. No gain, 21 yards, penalty. Defensive targeting. The softest targeting call I've ever seen. Just blatant. There was a different targeting call that was much more egregious. They disallowed it. They disallowed it. And then they get the touchdown from that. Missing multiple holding calls, especially on that targeting call. If they could see the targeting call, they could 100% see the fucking holds that were on there, and they just choose to not look at that. There was multiple holdings on both sides that were called, but probably shouldn't have been called. And at the end of it, it kind of sucked the fun out of everything. It really did. Like, refs, you didn't need to be like this. It doesn't have to be about you. I don't understand where the miscommunication is. I don't understand what you're seeing. Because I'm not seeing much. I'm seeing normal Nebraska versus Colorado confusion, I guess. So where's the miscommunication on that part? Where is it? Colt McCoy, oh boy, that guy put like everyone to sleep, including me, but it's probably just the caffeine that I've been inducing. At least we got 5 sacks. 6, my bad. We did sack fumble. Which is less than last year, but honestly, we got in Sanders' face a lot more today. And it was just that Sanders is a little better at running out of the pocket, which, credit to him, he's a little better. Don't know where he was or doing anything, but hey, whatever, don't care. Colorado still needs a running game, though. Like, if we don't count the sack yards on this, let's see here. So add 41 to this. They still only had 57 rushing yards total. They did not rush the ball, like, at all. That's what killed Colorado in the end. That's what's going to keep killing it until the end of time, because that's just not how it works. You have to figure out a running game. Nebraska did it, but that's just because we have like a million of them. Why wouldn't we? Like, Gabe Irvin Jr., one of our, touchdown merchant of last game, got 2 carries the entire game. Less than Ray Ellis. It's certainly interesting. I don't know where he got negative yards because he had 0 sacks, but anyhow, Emmett Johnson, one of our running backs from yesterday, got 1 rushing rush. So there's that. I mean, I guess maybe it's because there's like 2 Johnsons in the running back game, but who knows? Ramir Johnson did okay. Dowell did pretty good. So props to him. I wish I was more happy. I was a lot more happy at halftime. I had like way more energy. I was like, hell yeah, this Nebraska team is really good. I love this. Yes, this is what I've been waiting for. But then it was so much killed by whatever the hell penalties that they were giving to both sides. This isn't a one-side issue. This is a both sides issue. Colorado fans have the right to complain about some calls, and Nebraska has equally the same amount of rights to call this game rigged. Although I don't know how you can say that that Colorado's one touchdown drive was not aided by ref ball. I'm just gonna say that just to put it out there. Just to put it out there, especially the blocked punt. That was some BS. But anywho, so what the fuck was that? The 7-0 possibility is alive, of course. But that's not what we're going for. We're going for 6 wins, minimum. And I think he could do it. If we don't turn off in the second half like we did, we'll be good. I'm still a little skeptical that we will turn off at any point, which kind of scares me if I'm going to be honest. But I don't know. I'm a little scared of Illinois though. They did just beat Kansas. Ranked Kansas. That sounds dumb, but it's rush-worthy now to beat Kansas. Just that back half is terrible. But yeah, we'll see if we'll see if Illinois stays good. Northern Iowa was struggling against St. Thomas. 28.5 point favorites, only won by 7, and won off of a defensive play. Same St. Thomas, who lost 34-13 to Division II Sioux Falls. Yes, that certainly is a trip. First to Nebraska, then to Hawaii. Okay, that's certainly a move. Anyhow, I love it. I love that we won. I love that we can finally say that we've beaten Colorado and that Deion Sanders is officially cooked. Cooked to high hell and probably should, I don't know, maybe get reevaluated for brain damage. Not actually saying that, but there were some definitely questionable calls like, why are you running out of shotgun on 4th down like multiple times? Why? I guess just to dabble a little bit in other news. Georgia Tech loses. Michigan gets exposed. Bowling Green almost beats Penn State. What did Kentucky do? My favorite news of the day. Wow. Yeah, I'll just call it my favorite. Notre Dame loses to my second team, NIU. Yes, I have a MAC school as my second team, but everyone should. Everyone should have a MAC school, in my opinion. And NIU's colors look the same. I know a particular someone who does. They beat Western Illinois 54-15, which Indiana surpassed, and now they beat Notre Dame. Frauds, anyway. And then my second favorite result, Iowa losing. So, we expected that, so they definitely didn't. Yeah, that was pretty much it. Otherwise, it was just blowouts. James Madison existing. A Division II team beats Division I on a safety. Bama still struggling against USF. Nice for Rice. Yeah, that's pretty much it. No other upsets right now, but I'll get to that tomorrow. Anywho, that's good. I got pretty much everything that I wanted out of Nebraska besides the second half tomfoolery. We're on to Northern Illinois. Iowa. Damn it. I keep mixing those up. Why do I keep doing this? I might go to the Northern Iowa game. Considering that I can't watch it on TV. No, I'm not. No. It would depend on if I want to. But anyway. Get bullied off of the line, Colorado. You eat it and think of your actions before you hype your team up ever again. Like I said, North Dakota State was the indicator. If you struggle against them, there's a good chance you're struggling for the rest of the season. Play well against them, you'll probably do good for the rest of the season. They struggled. Therefore, they will not play good. I still